Buckley says he feels for Mick Malthouse ahead of their much-anticipated showdown in the coach's box on Sunday at the MCG. The match has been built up as the master versus the apprentice, and for the Collingwood coach, it appears old habits die hard.
Nathan Buckley had his head in his hands at training, and he felt like doing the same a short time later when asked whether he'd spoken to Mick Malthouse recently.
He's the coach of Collingwood. That's what he's... How's that one? Yeah, he was. Do you reckon I'll see that? Do you reckon I'll see that at some stage?
Malthouse and Buckley went through a tough stage as coach and assistant, although the latter says rumours about the demise in their relationship have been greatly exaggerated.
We've had many frank discussions about that situation, and it's I understand what took place and he understands what took place. I don't think there's a lot of understanding externally.
In fact, Buckley even has a little empathy for his former boss, head of their first duel in the coach's box.
I do feel for Mick in some ways. I mean, I understand that he said himself he doesn't want it to be about him, but it's it's pretty hard to avoid it given the connection with the club so recent, and then going to the arch enemy. I mean, there's so many angles there for you guys. So I think, try as he might, he's not going to be able to avoid that.
Buckley is looking to avoid a third straight defeat against the Pies' arch enemy, and he has some big calls to make at selection. Dane Beams will miss again due to a quad injury. Clinton Young, Alex Fasolo and Dale Thomas are in the mix, despite the latter missing the session through illness. Heath Shaw will return from a virus. Ben Johnson is over a cork thigh, and Ben Reid has recovered from his controversial KO. Lindsay Thomas's hit on Reid certainly left Buckley fuming, and the fact he wasn't suspended has left many confused. Buckley says it means the boundaries in terms of the bump have again shifted.
The ramifications are irrelevant as long as he stays on the ground and his shoulder doesn't make contact with the head. So the lines, they're not blurred, but they've moved. It's shifted and it's moved. So I'll be coaching Ben Reid to be prepared for that contact where it hasn't been coming in the last 4 or 5 years.
And Buckley made it clear his star defender has some things to learn.
It's a physical game, you should expect it and you should be ready for it, and that's Reedy's part to play in the situation. He has got a touch of the Kazitskis about him. He does lack an awareness at times.
More than 90,000 fans are expected at the MCG for Sunday's showdown. Julian De Stoop, Fox Sports News.